Navigating different matchups with Black-Green Yawgmoth can be tricky and complicated, but fear not. My name is Control for Days, and I am a Yawgmoth enthusiast and aficionado, and I want to help you win more with Black-Green Yawgmoth in Modern. Today, let's break down how to beat Amulet Titan with Black-Green Yawgmoth. Let's get started. Amulet Titan is a powerful deck that can kill as quickly as turn 2 with the right draw. The interaction between Amulet of Vigor, Karoo lands, and Primeval Titan allows this deck to accelerate its mana to get a huge, hasty threat onto the battlefield very quickly. Interacting with this strategy can be tricky if you don't have experience. Game 1 Strategy. This game is going to be the hardest game to win in this matchup, especially if you're on the draw. The amount of interaction Black-Green Yawgmoth has access to before sideboarding is limited. For this reason, you need to leverage the interaction you have to its fullest potential. Specifically, Grist the Hunger Tide can be a useful threat to stall the board state, killing off a relevant creature such as a Dryad of the Elysian Grove or Primeval Titan if the other components of their combo kill haven't been assembled yet. Grist won't win you the game, but it can buy you a turn or two. Further, using the channel ability on Boseiju Who Endures can nab a Karoo land, while Amulet of Vigor's untap ability is on the stack. This will ensure that your opponent doesn't get to abuse the interaction and can buy you more time, which is the name of the game. Keep an eye out for improper sequencing from your opponent. If not played around, Boseiju can be used to cut an opponent off of the requisite 4 mana to pay for a Summoner's Pact trigger on their following turn. Especially in Game 1, this can be a legitimate path to victory, so keep it on your radar. Lastly, assembling a Patron along with a Yawgmoth can wipe any semblance of a board presence your opponent tries to have, as long as your life total can support multiple Yawgmoth activations. This 2-card combo can effectively lock your Amulet opponent out of their ability to win the game. Besides those 3 pieces of interaction, establishing an early Yawgmoth and either managing their board or comboing quickly are your 2 other paths to victory pre-sideboard. Game 1 comes down to who can combo quicker, which Amulet Titan is often more capable of achieving. If you lose Game 1 in this matchup, don't get discouraged. There's a ton of ammunition to fight their strategy post-sideboard. In the sideboard games, this matchup becomes much more manageable. Having 9 to 10 points of interaction puts you in the driver's seat, able to interact in a multitude of ways. Having access to Force of Vigor is your ace in the hole against Amulet Titan. Having the ability to knock out an Urza Saga and Amulet on turn 1 is a common line of play that can single-handedly devastate your opponent and win the game. Prime Punishment also offers a similar opportunity to wipe a multitude of permanents from your opponent's board. Having the ability to blow up their board state is great, but why stop there? Necromancy and Thoughtseize cut through your opponent's hand like butter, often nabbing a Primeval Titan before the giant monster can establish itself on board. If prime time hits the battlefield, Go for the Throat can take it down a notch before having the opportunity to rumble in the red zone. Haywire Might also offers a tutorable piece of interaction that you can access at a moment's notice to hit Urza's Saga and Amulet in a time of need. Post-Sideboard, be sure to play around Dismember, as Amulet Titan will board in multiple copies to interact with Yawgmoth. Additionally, Endurance can sometimes make an appearance, so be wary of attempting a combo with Undyers or attacking into 3 open mana if the trade is not favorable. Ultimately, Game 1 vs Amulet Titan is a race, with the deck on the play often coming out on top, winning the game. But post-sideboard, Yawgmoth can leverage its interaction and bide its time until establishing control and taking over the game. Ultimately, for this reason, Black-Green Yawgmoth is significantly favored in this matchup. If you follow this guidance, there's a good chance you'll be victorious against Amulet Titan.